Here comes our good friend Sal from AJ Maxwell's. What are you up to, Sal? Come on in, buddy. I haven't seen you forever.
Come on in, Sal.
Sal looking like a Sal, you brought us food?
Sal!
I got I heard your SOS on the radio.
Unbelievable.
You know, I said I got to stop in by you guys.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Sal.
How you doing?
We haven't seen you in a while.
So I heard Davey Boy had a kid, huh?
Yeah, he did. He had a baby.
Girl?
He had both. No, he had a little girl. He had a beautiful little girl.
You know, he owes a lot to us over here, you know that?
Absolutely.
You know, we set him up good that time, first date with Casey. Remember that back then?
Yeah.
The first date, you guys took care of him. They had a couple bottles of very nice wine over there at AJ Maxwell's.
Good memory.
They went a little deep into your wine cellar.
You put his poem that he had written for on the menu.
Very good. Wow.
Very romantic evening.
Yes, it was.
That was a very nice night. And now look at you. Now you're going around, you're bringing love to people. I heard you were back in Chicago the other day.
Let me tell you, I got first I want you guys to eat this.
Yeah.
Do what you guys always do. Munch out, and then I'll give you the little surprise. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I found something out, though.
What's that?
Can I let the cat out the bag before?
Yeah.
I heard the Ronnie B is not your favorite.
Who said this?
But I did try your favorite.
What was that?
The strawberry.
The strawberry I like a lot. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron and Fez. This damn paranoia shit, the goddamn paranoia they're fucking damn throwing around to the nation with their fucking bullshit on some of that damn so-called news channel. Wow. It's got everybody fucked up. They can't even give an answer.
Where you come from, Joe?
Georgia.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now I understand. Fezzy, I just saw Ashley Olsen walk in here. We haven't seen her in a long, long time. Earl, how long's it been?
It's been a while, about maybe 2 years.
You and her were going to, you were going to bring her in as an intern, right? Come on in, Ashley.
Yes.
And what happened?
Well, I told her, like everyone who applies for an internship, I was like, send me your resume, send me.
Well, what did we say to you? Didn't we say we really like to have her be part of the team?
Yeah, but of course, we have to report to XM that we interviewed her. Give us your resume, give us your phone number. We'll call you. We'll set up an appointment.
What happened?
We called her. We left a message, and we didn't hear a thing.
Ashley, you didn't want to be our intern?
Why, Ashley?
I actually contacted Earl many, many times regarding my internship. Never once did he give me his phone number, so I couldn't call him. Many emails were sent. I actually have copies of them. And also, I've brought it up to him in person many, many times between the time I interviewed and the time where he gave me the big letdown.
It was not a letdown. I said the same thing over and over again. It's like, send me your resume, which you did.
Yes.
Said, we'll call you, which we did.
Yes.
And we left the message, and you never responded. We had an interview. We had to interview you.
You did interview me.
But you never responded. It was like, hey, you need to come in and get an interview.
What did you have to do? Respond to the response?
You called me. I answered the phone. You said we set up an interview. I came in. I interviewed. You told me somebody from the XM internship program would be calling me. Nobody called me. You didn't call me.
So no one from DC called me.
No.
Called you, because once that's done, it
never works that way.
Goes through.
Earl, why would they call?
Yeah, because DC has to send in more paperwork for them to fill out, and it's like, hey, you got accepted for your internship. You have to do this, this, and this.
Well, did you accept her?
At that particular point, we probably did not.
That's why they didn't send her more paperwork.
Right.
But they even they should be notifying everyone whether they got in or not.
I constantly
it's up to you who got in or not.
I constantly got emails saying, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, it's in processing, don't worry about it, you'll get a response, you'll get a phone call, don't worry about it.
Yes,
and then all of a sudden I got the whole XM put a cap on how many interns we can have for this session.
Which is what they did.
Why would you pick other people before her?
Months.
Does this drive you crazy, Ashley?
Just a little bit.
You think that he's lying?
Yes. Because I'd honestly like to know what Earl has against me.
What do you have against her, Earl?
Yeah, what's wrong with Ashley?
Why, you would tell Ron and Fez that I wouldn't return your phone calls and all you had never called me.
I remember there were two separate occasions, 2 separate semesters you wanted to be an intern. I'm like, fine, you want to be an intern. This is the process. The first process, you did not You didn't even return the phone call.
You didn't call
we have
me.
to set up the interview.
You sent me an email.
We set up the interview. We
Not
had
the
to
first
interview
time.
everyone. It's like, hey, it's like, can you come in on this date? We're interviewing all the interns.
Are you lying about all this, Earl?
I'm not lying about all this.
I'll give you this. You sent me an email. You never followed it up with a phone call. I never got a call with the first session.
Everyone we interviewed, we called.
I never got a phone.
We called everyone.
Here's Adam. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I figure Earl gets accused of lying probably 3 or 4 times a week, maybe 2 on a good week. Has there ever been a time in the history of his employment where it turned out he was telling the truth?
I think the closest thing you come to telling the truth, Earl, is when you don't say anything. And at least then you're not lying.
Anytime he says again, throws the word again in.
Yes, because I say things over and over and over again.
So is Ashley lying?
Yes, she is. She's not telling the truth.
Oh.
What are you lying about, Ashley?
I didn't realize I was lying about anything. Actually, I saved.
You got proof?
The emails I sent Earl back after I had my interview asking for the status of my application, which never, ever got responded to.
Now, Earl, why wasn't this responded to?
Because, as I said before, once...
Again.
Yes. Once the applications are sent in, we send them to D.C., and then D.C. they handle the responses that you got accepted for the internship, you have to fill out this paperwork and that paperwork.
So you're saying she was turned down by XM, not by you? Yeah, me and Fez came back and said, where's Ashley? We'd like to have some females in the studio. It's fun.
And we never heard that, oh, you know what, Ron and Fez, D.C. declined her application.
Yeah.
We heard, disappeared.
She's crazy, basically.
Never heard back.
Yeah, that first time, we called her. We asked her, hey, you got to come for the interview. And she never returned the phone call.
You emailed me.
The deadline and we called you, too.
I never got a phone call.
We called you also.
If I had got a phone call, I would have called you back within an hour.
We called the number you gave on your resume.
That's my cell phone number.
On your resume.
Yes.
The deadline period passed.
Who's we?
At the time, I think it was me and Dave were handling most of the interviews at the time.
Because Dave's already written to me, this is bullshit. Earl's lying.
Because I've spoken to Dave regarding my application.
Yeah.
When I came in for the interview, I spoke to you about it. When I asked for a status on it, nobody responded to me. I wasn't asking for whether or not I got it. I was asking for the status of my application, and nobody could even tell me that. So where's the communication error?
I'm telling you what happened. We called you. You didn't call. That was the first time. The first time, we never got a call back. You missed the deadline process. That's when I said, you know what? We tried to line up the interview. There's a protocol we have to follow. She didn't respond to the call. We did not.
You emailed me. I don't check my email on a regular basis. I would assume anytime I put in an application for a job or an internship, I would have gotten a phone call, not an email. Call me crazy.
I'm telling you, we made the phone call. We left the message, and no response to that.
Were you holding the phone right side up?
Good one.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, first of all, Ashley, you sound like a nice gal and all, but where do you get off talking to XM staff like that? Where do you get off? I honestly...
Am I supposed to revere Earl?
Where do you get off? I mean, you're not a hire. You're just an applicant. I've been in the internship process, and I never talked to people I was trying to get an internship with like that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm on your side, buddy.
I'm not mad that I didn't get the internship. I was mad because multiple people were lied to when it came to the application process. That's what I'm mad about.
Should Earl be written up? Should this be sent to XM?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I say yes. Not that I'm biased or anything.
What do you got for him, Sal?
I had a feeling Earl was going to get beat up, so I hooked you up, Earl.
What do you got him?
You know what I got here, Earl, don't you? That's some mac and cheese, baby.
Nice.
You want to rock mac and cheese, Earl?
I love mac and cheese.
As you call it, the black man's lasagna?
That's Earl's favorite steakhouse dinner. Mac and cheese.
Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Ron, it baffles me. How in the fuck does Earl keep a job? Now, I know he's black and all, but that only...
Earl is unfireable. Earl, you are unfireable.
That's amazing.
I don't think I'm on fire.
And you got to feel good about that.
No, I don't feel good about that.
You cannot be fired. That's got to feel fantastic.
I really don't believe that.
He's untouchable?
He's untouchable.
Untouchable.
Or else we got to find, like they say, another.
Another what?
I can't say now because you're here. Or your replacement. I can't even say that in front of your replacement. Here's Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
Listen, I'm Ashley's manager during the day.
Yeah.
And I can definitely tell you that she was waiting to hear back from Earl. No question about it.
What kind of work does she do for you?
She takes care of some documentation for me during the day. She does some,
she takes care of some
explain
things.
it to him. I explain it. It's administrative work for me.
And you thought she would have been perfect at this internship. You knew she was.
No question. She's detail oriented. The dickhead who called earlier, whatever his name was, who was saying, "Who do you get off talking to them like that?" It's not about talking to the company like that. It's about just having Earl, get back to her when she was saying, he's going to call her, he's going to get back to her. She was excited about it. So, there's no question. It was definitely waiting and waiting and waiting.
Earl, how come we can't have somebody call and back you up about your documentation and how precise you are with stuff?
I can't answer. I don't know. But
listen, during the day,
you don't know why nobody backs you up.
Dude, you were stuttering like you wouldn't believe just then when you were trying to say what you did with the paperwork or whether you called her.
Over and over.
During the day, I'm like, trust me, I get flustered too.
It's true.
You were just like, no,
because people want to hear what they want to hear.
What's that?
Trust me when I tell you, she was waiting. She was excited about it, and it didn't happen.
Thank you, Jim.
You're welcome.
We had a process. We followed the process. She didn't respond to part of the process. End of story.
That's not what you told me in Fez, though.
Yeah, I did explain that to you.
You said she was nuts.
I said, whatever happened.
And we never heard from her again.
What I said, because she was always asking me about it, and I always told her the same thing. And then when she did do it, she sent in a resume. She sent us a number. We called. We left a message on that number. It's like, hey, we got to come in. We got to interview you. And she didn't respond.
I'm not even talking about the first time. I thought we cleared all that up with the whole you emailed me and said you left me a voicemail. I'm talking about the second time when I actually did come in and interview with you and Dave.
And the second, again.
Why would she even have the big thing about interviewing her? We already know her.
I mean,
she's the famous Chicken Parm with Billy Staples.
We don't talk about that anymore.
Well, we would if we would have interned you, but it came back to the show. Here is James. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Earl, did she apply around the same time Lilly did? And
exactly
since you wanted to
the
sleep
same
with
time.
Lilly, did you throw the internship towards her and dump the other girl?
Because you were in love with Lilly?
Not at all.
You were in love with Lilly, though. You even told us that.
It's like, yeah, she's an attractive girl. Yes.
Actually,
hold on. What's up, Sal?
No, I felt bad for Lenny. He fell asleep. Ever since we got rid of Froggy, he hasn't been the same. Remember Froggy?
Oh yeah, what happened? Your cook?
Ever since Froggy's been gone, he hasn't been the same. He's been an emotional wreck.
What's with Lenny?
I don't know.
They're working him too hard.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Lenny's the boss.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm not the boss.
Here's Nick. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, how are you, buddy?
Good.
I have a question. How come the interns on the Ron and Fez show have to go through all this procedure, and in order to be an intern on O&A, all you have to do is get thrown up in your mouth?
Good point.
Now, Pat Duffy got in.
The procedure works for all the interns. There's a procedure that has to be followed, a company procedure. I don't particularly like the procedure, but I have to follow it.
Hey, Lily, why don't we set up some food while we're doing all this? Make it like a nice little wonderful day for us all. Make it like a fabulous little surprise day. Or else we won't get to dessert unless we have the meal first. That'll be a big problem for us.
Let me tell you what I had to go through to bring that over for you, buddy.
Is that right?
Let me tell you. Last time, remember when I called you? I brought in a couple.
Yeah.
Mikey says hello, did the right thing. Great guy. And I stopped by the restaurant.
Right.
They saw that. I turned around. Me and Lenny started talking. Next thing you know, boom, gone. So I went back to Chicago this weekend.
Yeah.
So I talked to Mikey, whatever, and he turns around and he loaded you up.
What did you guys bring us today, though?
Just a little light stuff. I got some burgers, some steak sandwiches. Had to take care of Earl, some mac and cheese, fries, onion rings. Just something simple.
Something nice for us.
It's not a nighttime thing,
Yeah.
We're not going to go that heavy.
You don't have to go that heavy. It's a lunchtime thing.
Thank you to AJ Maxwell's, 48th Street in Manhattan.
Now, where did Earl go? Oh, he's hiding down there. Why didn't you tell me Sal called about the cigar thing?
I'm not even. I don't even remember.
So you're saying he didn't call you?
I don't remember. I honestly do not remember the conversation.
Because I know you didn't pass it on. What don't you pass on to me, Earl?
I pass on everything to you, Ron.
Everything? And why weren't you at Dave's Babies thing? Why was everybody else from the show there but you?
Well, I just thought, with the hospital, I thought that was their moment. I didn't want to. I felt like I was intruding in a way. I didn't
like a race thing.
No, not a race thing. But I just felt
like you didn't want that to be the first thing she saw.
No, not at all. But I just thought it was like it's their first baby. They needed time on their own, and I just.
Oh, you'll be there for the second then.
Here's Ryan. You're on Fez.
Hey, Ron, I think we got to take it easy on Earl. He was way too busy booking Ron Wood and trying to find peanuts to take care of this
That's
thing.
true. That is true, Earl. You fucking ate a lot of peanuts in here. Here's Jason. You're on Fez.
Ronnie B, Fez W, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I think Earl's the biggest liar I've ever seen my entire life. I wanted to know if he's scratching his eyelids right now.
Yeah, he is. And he's rubbing his mouth, and that means lying with him.
Nice. See ya.
All right, Earl, do we need to break here, and then we'll come back? We'll try to eat quick and then have our dessert. AJ Maxwell's brought us in some food, Fuzzy. Also, big Unmasked tomorrow.
Unmasked with Jay Moore. That's going to be at Comics Comedy Club, 4:30 p.m. in New York City. If you want to be part of that studio audience, email Lilly. She'll make sure you get on the list. xmunmasked@gmail.com. xmunmasked@gmail.com.
Oh, I got to have a little beverage here with my lunch.
On its way.
All right, we'll break. We'll come back, and we'll figure out this thing between you and Ashley, too, or else it's got to be done. It's got to happen the right way. By the way, Lily's single now, too.
She is.
Yeah. We were hoping to get her and Anthony.
How come you didn't mention this when we were off there?
I don't, you know what? Lily, and Lily's dad's in the restaurant business.
Yep.
I tried to come up with a name, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. We did a whole little thing on little cute catchphrases for my dad's restaurant.
Your dad won't come into Manhattan, though, right?
Very rarely.
Afraid to.
He does come in for steak, because it's like we have an Italian restaurant, so
Right.
if we're going to eat out, it's going to be a steakhouse.
But there you are. You got this great restaurant in Jersey.
Yeah.
But that's AAA ball.
Yeah,
When's
I
he
know.
ready to say to himself, I want to play in the Bigs. I want to play in the Apple. I want to move my restaurant in here.
I don't know. I mean, he's...
Is it because he likes to wear shorts to work and nobody complains?
He right now, this is a little top secret, but I'm going to, reveal it.
Uh-oh.
He is perfecting his line of tomato sauces, and they should be hitting the stores next month.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
The
so once
tomato
you have
sauce
it-
king of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to be part of the Albanian gravy lines?
It's going to be part
Because
of my
I don't
dad's
know
empire.
who's going to buy spaghetti sauce from an Albanian.
Well, he's, trained. He went to the French Culinary Institute, so he definitely knows what he's doing.
Here's what you and your mom ought to do. Taking her around town to town in some wagon with pans hanging off the back. Like the gypsies coming in. I just say it's some secret sauce that'll make people get hard-ons and cure cancer.
It's definitely delicious.
It's still hot. Now she's got her feelings hurt. Now she's mad.
No.
I don't like when you talk about my dad's sauce.
You worked really hard on it.
I'm going to definitely have some.
Yeah, I'm going to bring some in. There's 3 different types. It's like silky marinara, spicy belladonna, and like an eggplant.
But it's
or
not an
something like that.
easy...
Nothing with bacon?
Nothing with bacon, no.
Hey, you know who wants the eggplant? Earl.
Yes,
Earl.
I'm sure he does.
You like that, right?
What's wrong with eggplant?
I know. You're fine with me. You're fine with me, my friend.
The question I always had with how do they always equate plagues with eggplant?
Oh, I didn't even know they did.
Yes, they do.
Since when?
I had no idea that. Now this comes as a shock to me. Actually, there he is. There's the man who kept you out of XM radio, Earl Douglas.
Likes eggplant.
Yeah. Dennis, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, boys? What's going on?
What are you saying, my friend?
Not a thing. Earl. I actually go out with Ashley, and she told me about this back in Okinawa, about this internship when I was still overseas. And she also told me about when you sent the email, or you didn't even reply to her about that she didn't get the position or not.
So you're backing her up?
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, Earl, everybody's saying you're lying on this. How are you going to make it up to Ashley?
I mean, I don't know what she wants me to do. I don't know if she wants to interview for another internship.
I want to be the executive producer of the Ron and Fez show.
Oh!
I say deal.
Oh, would you step down for her right now?
Hell no.
Why not?
No, absolutely not.
You got the opportunity right now to do this right.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. Where almost 2 years after the fact, she's still griping about it. But
I'm not griping about it.
You're griping about it. You're here.
Why are you screaming?
Ow.
Why are you screaming, Earl?
We're trying to have a nice meal, and I believe now it's time for dessert.
I just got future development.
For Earl, that's mac and cheese.
Oh.
Can I whip it out?
Yeah, whip it out. It's Wednesday.
That's tomorrow.
What happened?
They moved around a little.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the package shifted?
Oh, yeah. Well, they've been through a lot. They traveled a lot. You got the plates?
Yeah.
The only thing is, if you guys can, it's up to you.
Yeah.
This one, he sent for Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, sure. We'll put it aside for him.
Sure.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
Should I bother telling you what that one is?
Yeah, tell me what it is.
It's the pumpkin.
Oh, he likes the pumpkin, does he?
The pumpkin.
So we got some delicious Molly's cupcakes from the Lincoln Park area in Chicago. You can go to myspace.com/Molly's cupcakes to check these out.
Lil, you look out for Jimmy, right?
Yeah, I'll make sure he gets a cupcake.
I bet you will. Because
Just a cupcake, though. Not
here's
not like
the
an
thing.
innuendo.
Don't you have a little special relationship with Jimmy?
Jimmy and I are friends, yes.
But didn't you tell us earlier that every friendship is between men and women is
Well,
built on
I'm sure
sexuality?
if I spread my legs for him, I don't think that he would say no, to be perfectly honest with you.
Whoa!
I'm
You're
just
so
saying.
romantic.
You think that's all he's after?
I don't know. I don't. It's a factor, I would assume, so sure.
Oh, this Ron Bennington's cupcake is out of the world.
Amazing.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? This might be the best thing ever made.
It's so good on every level. I love everything in it.
I got an idea. If they turn me down, here's the advertising campaign I had. The Ron Bennington cupcake, it's so good it's better than Jesus.
And they turned you down on that.
They turned me down because they said not everybody likes Jesus.
Oh.
So I didn't know that.
I didn't know that would be the reason.
Well, Lily's a Muslim.
Oh, okay.
So, Lily, for you, hearing better than Jesus, that wouldn't mean anything.
To us, everything's better than Jesus.
See?
It's not that big a deal.
So I fucked up. I didn't know.
Well, back to the drawing
Made
board.
a gigantic mistake. Earl, you're having a mac and cheese cupcake?
I'm going to have me some mac and cheese, yes.
Why do you have to say I'm going to have me some? Why can't you just say I'm going to eat some mac and cheese?
I'm going to eat some macaroni.
Like you normally would.
Damn. You know what? I hate to say this. You brought it back fresher than HTG did. And this is the freshest.
You can't mess with HTG.
No,
she's just the miracle worker, that girl.
This is fresher than the last time we had it. It wasn't Fez.
It totally is. I was thinking either that or I'm loving this even more now.
I know. I really think we should move this into New York City and take on Magnolia. The hell with just Long Island.
Magnolia Bakery doesn't even make good cupcakes. I said it.
Dude, they're going all over the city.
But they're not good, though. Their cake is not good.
I stopped the other day and had some on the Upper West Side. They had a brand new place.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I'm not going to lie to you.
Really?
Now I'll say something else. It ain't this good. But they don't go as high end as we do.
That's true. They do have good banana pudding. It's phenomenal. But their cupcakes
Look at
were
all
just
sit up now.
mediocre.
You love banana pudding, don't you?
What's wrong with banana pudding? It's
Well, why are you saying what's wrong? Why can't you just be agreeable? Why are we on different sides of any fence here? Here's Gary. Gary, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if whenever Lilly's dad puts out that sausage, he put it in a TV dinner so Fez gets to eat some too.
Here's Kerouac.
Hey, what's going on, guys? is it just me, or did everybody forget that Fez should not be eating that cupcake? Why is nobody stopping him?
Yeah, good point. Give me that cupcake, Fezzy.
No, I want to finish this cupcake. I'm only having one. Why be the killjoy? I'm getting the gastric bypass anyway.
Are you really?
No.
I'll put this cupcake in a blender and feed it to you through a straw.
I would find a way to get to it. Yes.
Hey, it's Ron and Fez. We're done.
Hey!
Opie and Anthony are up next on the Virus XM202, Sirius 197.
Prepare to be amazed.